I was born in the year of the tiger, and traditionally in Chinese astrology, a zodiac sign's year is the most unlucky for them. Now, I refuse to live by this rule because 2021 was already shitty enough for me. So for this Lunar New Year, I'm taking destiny in my own hands by making my own fortune cookies. First, combine 90 grams of egg whites with 135 grams of sugar and whisk thoroughly. Then add 45 grams of water, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. Add 60 grams of melted butter and make sure that it's not too warm. Sift 105 grams of flour and 15 grams of cornstarch and mix it all together. The batter should be smooth and kind of runny without any lumps. With a teaspoon, pour a bit of the baking mat and make a circle with your spoon. I don't recommend making more than 4 circles at a time because you'll have to work really quickly, and more than 4 can be a bit tricky. You'll see later why. Cover the remaining batter with plastic wrap so it doesn't dry out and set aside. Preheat the oven to 170 degrees and bake for about 6 to 8 minutes depending on how big your circles are. As soon as the edges start browning a bit, take them out. Prepare your fortune sayings and something where you can keep the cookies, either a muffin tin or small glasses. Once the cookies are done, immediately flip them over and put the paper inside. Fold it over and then bend it into a half using either a cup or a glass. Now the key here is to work super fast while the cookies are still hot and pliable, so you will burn your fingers a little bit. And that's exactly why I don't recommend making more than 4 at a time, because as you're folding one cookie, the rest will firm up and you won't be able to shape them anymore. See, this is exactly what happens when the cookie rests for a bit too long. It's not pliable anymore and you're just left with a little snack for yourself. Another important step is to chill your baking tray between your batches, otherwise it's going to be too hot to make the new cookies. Once they're chilled, keep them in an airtight container. Fortune cookies are very fragile, so make sure you're careful with them, and don't drop your container like I did, or you will lose a whole batch of cookies. For decorating, you need to temper chocolate, which is a bit tricky, so I included the instructions in the description. I'm using some sprinkles and coloring as my decoration. Dip the cookie into tempered chocolate, get rid of excess, and cover with pearls or stars, or whatever sprinkles you have. And just let your imagination run wild. I also like to drizzle some chocolate on top to make some artsy mess look. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Happy Lunar New Year!